Okay, so here we have these many records is there in the table, student table. I just wanted to update the address for these students. I just wanted to update the address for these students. Okay, let me update. If you want to update any value, just the command is update command you need to use. Update student table. Okay, what you want to update? So set. Which column you want? Address equals to. I'm just making Hyderabad. Update student table. I am setting the value for address, which is Hyderabad. So if I run this now, what will happen? It will update address as a Hyderabad to any particular student or to all the students.
All
To
the
all
students.
All the
Because here I didn't
All
mention any condition saying that this address to be updated to only this particular student. So here I have make the statement for all. See, all the 9 rows updated or not? See, all the 9 rows are updated. So when you are doing a update and delete, so you need to make sure you have to check the condition, the update statement is correct or not. See, so in my assumption that I just wanted to update the address to Hyderabad for the student number 1 only. Instead, I have written an update statement, but this update statement is not telling the SQL engine to update only student number 1. It is updated all the students in the table. So if you want to make conditional update, so how you can do that is same thing.
Where?
So here, if you want to filter the data among all the data, if you want to filter some data, so then you can use where class. Where class is used to filter the data. So where, on which basis you want to update the data, and what was the condition that you want to keep,
Serial number.
or serial number, or any based on the mobile number, or based on the email, or based on the joining date. It's purely up to you. So here in my case, I just wanted to update where S number equals to 1. S number equals to 1. I just wanted to make it as Chennai. See. So now only 2 records updated or not? Okay.
Yes.
This is how you can update. So even if you want to update a JOD, suppose you want to update 2 values.
Excuse me, Krishna.
Yeah, please.
And we can use.
I am able to see your screen. The WhatsApp is getting for you. Me.
Is it to everyone or?
No, we are clearly.
No, sir.
No, sir, we are able to
Yes,
see.
sir. Everyone, sir. Everyone, sir.
No, we are able to see you.
No, Krishna, we are able to see yours.
Yeah, try disconnect and reconnect again, please.
Hey, Krishna. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, address equals to Chennai, and I, along with this address column, I just wanted to update joining date as well. JOD equals to 2022 May 10.
End,
Sorry,
end command.
and is not required. Here we are just updating the columns, number of columns. Okay, so if you are updating only one column, the above this statement is fine. If you want to update multiple columns, then you need to separate the column list by comma. Even you want to update anything else like email, you can. Okay, see. Two records got updated because with S number 1 we have how many records?
2 records.
2 records. So that's why these two records only getting updated. See.
Krishna, I have a query. So why you are giving space between like JOD and the borderline email and the
No, nothing like. So you can keep it the borderline, no formatting and all. Just to understand the columns in a proper order. So in line. That's why.
Okay.
Even if you can keep it like this as well. For
Okay.
better readability only, I'm just making it.
Understood.
Okay. In Python and all, there was something we need to make a equivalent gap, I believe, not in SQL. Okay, anyone has any doubts regarding update?
No.
See, this is a simple update. Okay, so there might be we might have a complex update like here we are taking only single condition, and we might require a multiple conditions. But if you want to write a multiple conditions, we need to know the operators first. Okay, how you are selecting the data using a multiple conditions, the same way you can implement in update and delete statements. Okay, all those multiple statements will work from next week onwards. From Monday onwards, we'll start operators. So we'll do exercises as well. There you come to know. Sorry, guys. Okay, so from this table, I don't want the records which are with joining date null. I don't want the records which are with the joining date null. So, so what you will do?
Delete.
But one thing, in your output you don't want, that is different. You want to delete permanently from the, you don't want these records to be there in the table itself, then it is a different thing. Two things here. While retrieving the data, you don't want these records, that is different thing. If you don't want those records to be stored in the table at all, that is a different thing. If you don't want to store these in the table itself, you need to delete. But while retrieving the data, if you want to exclude those records, then that also I will show you. Simple. So first, while retrieving, I want to exclude student. What are all the records I want to exclude where joining date is not available? Means where JOD is equals to null.
Null.
Do you see any records with null?
No.
But we have null records with null or not?
Yes.
So nulls cannot be handled like this. Okay. So you need to make is null. Okay. Got it right?
Yes.
If you want to write a condition other than this, not null. Okay. Now, I just wanted to delete from student where see here, if you run this command, what will happen?
Student table
Don't
will
have
be
able to.
deleted.
Total
All the records will get deleted.
Student column deleted.
Student column where
all
the student is the table.
Table with the
Table.
data.
Data will be deleted.
Okay, let me run this. How many records got deleted?
9 records.
9 records. Let me check. Select star from student. Table is there, but
Data
data
is
got
deleted.
deleted. Table is there, but data got deleted. Okay. Let me insert the data again, and here I'm just running this insert statement. Oh, join time is dropped. Alter table student time. I'm adding one column to this table. Okay. That means of this data. Okay, now in data got inserted. Now see. By using delete, we can delete all the data from a table that we have seen, right? Also, by using delete, we can delete the selected data where S number equals to 2. Where S number equals to 2, which means out of these 3 records, I am just deleting the student number 2 only. But what the first statement will do, the statement will delete. If I run this statement, it will delete all the records. If I run this statement, it will delete only this
serial
records.
number 2.
Okay, which means by using delete, we can delete all the rows from a table or selected rows from a table. See, if you see, got it right?
Yes.
In the same way, truncate. Okay. See here, truncate table, student, truncate table, table name. If I keep where as number equals to 2. See, as I said, delete and truncate both are used to delete the data from a table. Truncate and delete both are used to delete the data from a table. But the difference is by using delete, we can delete all the rows from a table or selected rows from a table. But by using truncate, we can delete all the rows. It has no option to delete the selected rows. So that's why, see, if you keep where condition after this, it is saying incorrect syntax near. So you can't keep anything over here. And one more thing, once the data is truncated, it can't be rolled back. But once the data is deleted by using delete statement, you can roll back.
Roll.
Okay. See, commands completed successfully. If I do truncate, all the data got deleted permanently. Okay. See. So I'm just inserting the data again here. Okay. So here how you can roll back and how you can roll back. I'll show you. Select star from student. So we have 3 records. Okay. Delete from student where s number equals to 2. I'm just deleting this record. Okay, after deleting this record, I just came to know that I was supposed to delete student number 3. Instead, I deleted student number 2. I was supposed to delete student number 3, but unfortunately, I have given here student number equals to 2. Then how you can correct it? So you guys are saying roll back, right? Just run roll back. Roll back is not working because if you are not keeping, this is one transaction. If you are not keeping this transaction between begin and end, then that will auto commit. So here the change was whatever the record that you have deleted is committed to the database. So if you want to perform this, what you need to do is you need to keep this transaction between begin and end transaction. I'm just beginning the transaction. Here I'm just writing this transaction 3. See. So I'm just executing begin transaction. Command completed successfully. And I perform delete from student where s number equals to 3. The record has also got deleted. And let me open another session. Select star from student. See, were you able to query the data?
No.
Please tell running because here the transaction is open. You have performed one transaction. You have performed one delete transaction, which is not committed to the database yet. Which is not committed to the database yet. Either if this record transaction, whatever you have done is correct, then do commit. If no, do roll back. If no, do roll back. So I'm just saying this is not a correct transaction I have made. Just click on roll back. See, as soon as I run the rollback, here the query executed, completed. See, record 3 is there, right? I have executed the delete statement, but I have rolled back the transaction. So roll back in the sense, whatever the transactions happened till last commit will be rolled back.
Whenever we use rollback, we need to use this begin transaction in the starting.
Yes, either here in place of rollback, you need to keep either commit or rollback. That would be based on your condition. You need to write. So you need to have define some if logic kind of thing. If whatever the output that you are expecting is coming, then you can commit it. If that output is, if your expectation is not reached, then roll back. Commit transaction tran or rollback tran. Either one of these can be used. If you do commit, it will commit the transaction to the database. See, if these 3 can be run in single go. Now, if you run this, 3 got deleted permanently. Suppose if I am keeping 4 here, because we have only 4 in the student table. Instead of commit, I'm just doing rollback. If you run this, see 4. Okay, this is how you need to roll back the data by using TCL. TCL command is commit and roll back. This is how you can use. But in Oracle, I know that these DML operations are explicitly commit. So whatever the transaction you have inserted to the table, you need to explicitly commit those transactions, I believe. But it's very long time I worked, but I don't know how it is now.
One doubt is there.
Yeah, please.
We should use begin transaction before deleting the record or after deleting the record?
Before, because you are beginning the transaction.
Okay.
Okay, before delete only you have to. This is the statement. Begin.
ఇప్పుడు
Yeah, చెప్పండి.
SNO2 మళ్ళీ రోల్ బ్యాక్ అవ్వదా సార్? SNO2 డిలీట్ చేసాం కదా మనం పైన, దాన్ని రోల్ బ్యాక్ చేయడం కుదరదా?
లేదండి, కుదరదు. అది చేయొచ్చు, అసలు చేయలేమా అంటే దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఇన్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్. దట్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఇన్ ద DBS హ్యాండ్. మనం లాగ్ ఫైల్స్ అని అవని ఇవని బ్యాకప్స్ అని జనరేట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం.
ఇప్పుడు మనం అనుకోకుండా డిలీట్ అయిపోతే అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి సార్? అనుకోకుండా తప్పు కొట్టాం దాంట్లో,
చేసేదేం లేదు, ఎస్కలేషన్ అవుతుంది.
సరే,
అంతే. సో దట్స్ వై, ఎందుకంటే మనం డెవలపర్ సేఫ్ సైడ్ గా ఉండాలి అంటే ఎప్పుడైతే అప్డేట్స్ డిలీట్స్ పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తున్నామో, ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్ అబౌట్ ఇట్, జస్ట్ టేక్ ద బ్యాకప్ ఆఫ్ దోస్ టేబుల్స్. అప్డేషన్స్ కానీ ఇన్సర్షన్స్ కానీ డిలీషన్స్ కానీ పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు మీకు ఏమన్నా, ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్ ఆన్ దోస్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్, just take the backup of those tables. I will show you how to take the backup. Okay. ఆ బ్యాకప్ తీసుకుంటే ఏమవుతుంది, ఇప్పుడు తప్పు చేశారు, ఈ టేబుల్ నుంచి డిలీట్ చేశారు రికార్డు, బట్ మీరు బ్యాకప్ తీసుకున్న టేబుల్లో ఉంటుంది కదా రికార్డు. ఓకే, DBAతో పని లేకుండా మీరు రీస్టోర్ చేసేయచ్చు.
సార్
చెప్పండి.
సార్, ఇన్ Oracle begin transaction is not a necessary, na?
That's what I'm saying. Oracle is not necessary. Oracle is not required. Okay. Oracle is directly you can do commit and run. This is the process in SQL Server.
Okay.
సార్ నాకు వచ్చి డౌట్ ఉంది సార్.
చెప్పండి.
మనం ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ బిగిన్ చేసాం సార్, తర్వాత డిలీట్ చేసాం రోని, తర్వాత మనం వేరే SQL స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ని యూజ్ చేసాం సార్, అప్డేట్ సంథింగ్ వేరే, తర్వాత రోల్ బ్యాక్ కావాలంటే చేయొచ్చు సార్?
చేయొచ్చు. See, in between begin and commit or rollback transaction, you can perform delete, insert and update. Okay, no other command can be performed.
అప్పుడు అవి కూడా రోల్ బ్యాక్ అవుతాయా సార్?
అన్ని రోల్
ఇన్సర్ట్ చేసి
రోల్ బ్యాక్ అవుతాయి. ఓకే, సో మీరు చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి అంటే చూడండి, ఇక్కడ స్టూడెంట్ అడ్రస్ ఏం లేదు కదా. I am just updating here. Update student. Address equals to Hyderabad. Okay. Just run it. So I am first transaction. I am deleting it. The 4. No, first I am just updating. Once you delete the record, where it will update. Okay, updating and deleting. So updated and deleted. See, అర్థమైందండి? ఫస్ట్ ఇది అప్డేట్ అయింది హైదరాబాద్గా. ఓకే, ఈ బిగిన్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ లో ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేసాం, హైదరాబాద్గా అప్డేట్ చేసాం, తర్వాత డిలీట్ చేసాం. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ చూడండి, రోల్ బ్యాక్ చేస్తే రోల్ బ్యాక్ అయిపోయింది ట్రాన్సాక్షన్.
కానీ ఇప్పుడు వచ్చిన దానిలో అప్డేట్ ఏమి లేదు కదా?
అవునండి, మీరు రోల్ బ్యాక్ చేసేసారు కదా, ఇంకెట్లా ఉంటుంది?
ఓకే సార్.
కమిట్ చేస్తే ఉంటుంది. కమిట్ చేసినా మీకు ఏం కనపడదు, ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ అప్డేట్ చేశారు, ఇక్కడ రికార్డ్ డిలీట్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో అప్డేట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత డిలీట్ అయిపోతుంది. సో సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు మీరు కమిట్ చేయాలనుకోండి, రన్ చేయండి. రికార్డ్ ఒక రికార్డ్ అప్డేట్ అయింది, బట్ 0 రికార్డ్స్ డిలీట్ అయింది, ఎందుకంటే ఎస్ నెంబర్ 3తో రికార్డ్స్ ఏం లేవు ఈ టేబుల్. అప్డేట్ అయింది హైదరాబాద్గా. ఓకేనా?
There is no auto commit option in this. We should enter commit.
You are not using begin transaction, commit transaction, they are auto committed only. If you are not using this, that 2 statements are auto committed only. Okay. Okay, these are about TCL. Next, in DDL we are done with create, alter, truncate. We are left with the drop and rename. When comes to DML, we are done with insert, update, delete. When comes to we'll go up and we'll check. We are done with create, alter, drop is not done yet, truncate we are done. And comes to DML, insert is done, update is done, and delete is done. And select we are using and will use in further as well. Grant and revoke anyway. Commit and rollback is there, is done. And so we are left with drop and rename. Okay, let me discuss the rename. How to the table. How to rename the table. So నేను చెప్పినట్టు, as I said, I have sp_rename. Okay, sp_rename. What is the DB name? The table name dbo.student. ఇదే కదండి టేబుల్ నేమ్ 2.
Yes.
Student details. That's it. Okay.
Hello.
So, చెప్పండి.
In last statements, we executed both commit and rollback at once, right?
No.
It will take rollback or commit.
We have not run both together. I didn't run both together.
But you have selected the both, right?
No. Only
One is commented.
One is commented.
Okay.
This is how you can run. Earlier, what is the table name of the student? Which is the
Student itself.
Student. So now it is not there. See, invalid object name. Invalid object name in the sense the object is not available in the database. So we have renamed it.
Student.
So now if you query it, the data will be whatever the data is there in the student table is now available in the student details. Okay, if you want to rename it back, just same, execute it.
The place of DB was student.
That's it. Okay, now if you run this table, it will tell you invalid object name. Now the table name was corrected back. See. How to the column. How to rename the column of a table? ఇక్కడ student S number ఉంది కదండి. I have S number in the student table. I just wanted to change it to student number. SP underscore rename DBO dot student dot in the DBO schema student table S number column. I want to convert to student number. చూడండి కావాలంటే. So if you want, you can see. Change అయిందా?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So here you have to remember one thing, and how the table name, the fully qualified table name is server name, database name, schema name, table name, and final lowest granularity is the column. Okay. So if you want to rename a column, what is the column? Now I want to rename the column student number to S number. In which scenario, what is the column name?
Student number.
Student number. Okay, column name is done. Next, what is the table name in which we have student number?
Student.
Student. In which schema to the student table is having? DBO. Okay. And the schema is in which database?
Sample.
The sample database is in which server?
Yes.
Local host.
This is the server name.
Okay.
So whenever you have a hyphens slashes in between your name, then please try to keep it in the brackets. Okay, this is the fully qualified name. Okay, why I am not keeping the server name and database name here?
Because we are on the same database sample.
I am in the same server and the same database. That's why I'm not keeping that. Okay.
If you are in the different database, then different server.
Yeah, within the same server you can. If you are in the same server, if you are in the different database, then you need to keep database name dot schema name dot table name dot column name. In the same server, okay, if you are in the different database,
Okay.
let's say, okay, let me change this to and I'll show you. Okay.
Okay.
S number. Okay. This now has changed to S number.
Before SP underscore rename, EXCC is
Okay.
compulsory.
Excuse me.
Before SP
Now,
underscore rename.
I am moving from sample
Excuse me.
database to some online database.
Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah.
What is mean by exe is written before this
Execute.
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 SP underscore rename.
This is a procedure. Standard procedure. System defined procedure. Okay.
Every time we have to give this one.
If you want to rename, yeah, you need to.
Without EXCC also we can run that query, right?
Okay. Now I am in online database and I want to change the column name from a student table which is in sample database. Which is in sample database. How you need to do is this. because you are in a different database, right? Sample dot dbo dot student dot s number to this. Just execute, select and click on execute. Actually, this should done. Why it is not coming? You can access like this. See, you want to access the database. Star from sample dot dbo dot student. See, I am in online database. I am accessing the student table sample student table which is in the sample database. Okay, renaming is not allowing, and if you want to rename, you should be in the same database. I believe it should be in the same database. It is not. It's throwing an error. I never tried it. Now and I am trying this. See here, the qualified old name reference is a database sample other than the current database. Okay, let me try keeping this server name as well here. What level? So you have to do that in the same database, renaming. Okay, but selection could be done.
Okay.
Okay.
Krishna, can we get all this on in a document format? Can you save it or share it in a text or CSV format? Whatever you are typing, you are sharing the video.
No. I am sharing this document as well.
Okay.
You are not getting.
I have to check.
Yeah, I am sharing.
It's the group. It's shared in the group.
Yeah, I am sharing in the group. No one is getting. I'm even seeing.
No, sir, it is in the group.
Is it there?
Yeah, we got
Unable to.
Yeah, it's in the group.
It's in the group, sir.
It is there in the group. And
Yes,
Hello.
it's in the group.
Getting but unable to open.
you download it and open with either SSMS or Notepad++.
Says I did like that, but it's not opening.
It should. For everyone, it is opening. SSMS is there in your mission, right?
Yes.
Just whatever the file that you have downloaded, just double click on it.
Okay, done.
It will automatically open with SSMS.
It's working fine for us.
Okay. Next, the last most command we are pending with is drop. Simply drop table student, which will permanently drop the table from the database. See, star from student. Invalid object name, which means this is not available anywhere. Okay.
ఇప్పుడు కాలమ్స్ కూడా డ్రాప్ చేయొచ్చు కదా?
Table drop అయిపోయిందండి ఇంకా columns అంటే. So columns are the properties of table, right?
Okay.
The table itself is dropped. And even the data, everything, nothing would be there.
Sir, it is online database, sir, sample database.
Online database, online, currently we are in online database. It was dropped in online. If you want to drop it in sample, you go to sample and just drop it. Even you can do that from online database as well. See. Inherit object. Okay. Any questions, guys? SQL statements is completed, and tomorrow I'll start with the constraints topic. Okay. So before that, let me open.
Now one doubt is there, small doubt.
Check.
After deleting the table, it will be auto commit, or we need to commit it?
So any database, DDL statements are auto commit.
Okay.
DDL statements are auto commit. Like create, alter, drop, truncate, rename, these are auto commit. Only in case of DML, insert, update, delete, you can do something. Commit and roll back. Okay. I will share this document to guys. This one. Okay. Here we have information. Just according to this information, create a tables and give us some proper data type by seeing the data. Okay, and insert the data. So this has plenty of tables. You can insert record by record, or you can insert multiple records in a single insert statement. Your wish. Okay. These are all the data is there. And wherever you have a blank you are secret, there you can keep null. Okay. These many tables is there. I will share you the. I will share this in today's in a group. Okay.
Krishna bro.
Sorry.
Krishna bro, data analyst ki SQL ki difference is.
Data analyst ki SQL ki difference ante ఏం ఉండదు అంటే SQL తో data analyst, if you are working on a data engineer అన్నా data analyst అన్నా, so వీళ్ళంతా ఏంటంటే SQL data, you have to work on data. So if you are working on data, you must retrieve the data from somewhere. Somewhere means where? If it is database, we need to know the SQL to retrieve the data. Data engineering is nothing but like data ni so source nunchi target load chesi tarvata proper analyzation chesi dimension model build chesi so proper ga align chesi database lo, and we are enabling it the data for clients and users. It is a data engineering and data analysis.
ఇప్పుడు SQL వచ్చి వాళ్ళ దీని మీద మనకు దాని మీద అప్లై చేసుకోవడం బాగుందా?
అట్లానే ఉండదండి. డేటా అనలిస్ట్ దీని మీద అప్లై చేసుకుంటే పోయిద్దా డేటా అనలిస్ట్ అంటే? డేటా అనలిస్ట్ అంటే ఇన్ మస్ట్ నో ద ఫంక్షనాలిటీ. అది రియల్ టైమ్ లోకి వెళ్ళేసరికి మీకు గెటింగ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ వచ్చేకుంది. ఇట్స్ నాట్ టెక్నికల్ ఒకటే మ్యాండటరీ కాదండి. ద ఫంక్షనల్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో మ్యాండటరీ. ఎనాలిసిస్ పార్ట్కి వచ్చేసరికి మీకు ఇదే ఉంటుందండి. డేటా అనాలిసిస్ అంటే నేను ఈ టేబుల్ ఇచ్చానంటే ఈ టేబుల్లో డేటా ఎలా ఉంది, ఏంటి, అసలు ఏమేమి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఉంది, దీని నుంచి మనం ఏం చేయొచ్చు, మనకి ఏమేమి అవుట్కమ్ వస్తుంది ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ నుంచి అనేది తెలియాలి. ఇప్పుడు నేను మీకు ఇది చూపించాను, మూవీ డేటాబేస్ అనేది. ఈ టేబుల్స్ అన్ని చూడంగానే ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్ ఎవరికి ఇచ్చినా ఇప్పుడు ఇన్సర్ట్ క్రియేట్, ఇప్పుడు నేను వీళ్ళలో ఎవరికి ఇచ్చినా ఈ టేబుల్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయమంటే చేస్తారు. ఎందుకంటే ఆల్రెడీ క్రియేట్ టేబుల్ అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి చేస్తారు. యాజ్ ఏ అనలిస్ట్ గా ఏం చేయాలి? సో దీస్ మనీ టేబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఈ టేబుల్స్ నుంచి మీరు ఏమేమి ఎండ్ యూజర్ కి ప్రజెంట్ చేయగలరు. సో ద లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ మీరు ఏం పంపించవచ్చు అంటే సో ఫార్ దీస్ మెనీ మూవీస్ ఆర్ దేర్, దీస్ మెనీ మూవీస్ ఆర్ ఇన్ టాప్ రేటెడ్, these type of movies are the people are very most liking. అంతే కదా, ఎండ్ యూజర్ యొక్క బిజినెస్ డెసిషన్ మేకింగ్ అయ్యేలాగా మీరు డేటా అనాలిసిస్ చేసి వాడికి ఇన్సైట్స్ ఇవ్వాలి. దట్ ఈస్ అనాలిసిస్. అది ఈ సింపుల్ గా డేటా లోడ్ చేసి వదిలేయటం అంటే కాదు కదా. ఓకే ఓకే అండి.
సార్ చిన్న డౌట్స్
చెప్పండి.
ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇన్సర్ట్ ఇంటూ స్టేట్మెంట్ యూజ్ చేసి వాల్యూస్ పాస్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్. నాకు మధ్యలో ఇన్సర్ట్ ఇంటూ అని చెప్పేసి కాలమ్ నేమ్స్ ఇచ్చేసారు పైన. ఇన్సర్ట్ ఇంటూ స్టూడెంట్ కాలమ్ నేమ్స్ కింద వాల్యూస్ లో ఒకటి నల్ వాల్యూ రావాలి సార్ మధ్యలో.
ఇచ్చుకోండి.
అప్పుడు నల్ అని టైప్ చేయాలా సార్, లేదా అలా లీవ్ చేసేయాలా?
See, if you are not providing a value to that column, suppose ఇక్కడ ఉందండి, ఈ స్టూడెంట్ కి నల్ రావాలా మీకు?
ఎస్ సార్.
స్టూడెంట్ నెంబర్ 2 కి నల్ రావాలి, మిగతా వాటికి వాల్యూ రావాలి.
ఎస్ సార్.
Don't give any value, you take it as a null.
తనన్నగా అడిగేది వేరే. మొబైల్ నెంబర్ కాలం లిస్ట్ లోంచి తీసేస్తే బై డిఫాల్ట్ నల్ వాల్యూ వస్తుంది. బట్ ఇక్కడ మొబైల్ నెంబర్ కావాలి, ఈ పర్టికులర్ స్టూడెంట్ కి వాల్యూ లేదు, నల్ పెట్టాలి, మిగతా వాళ్ళకి వస్తుంది.
ఓకే సార్. అంటే నేను ఏమనుకున్నానంటే ఒకసారి స్ట్రింగ్ టాలెంట్ ఉంది సార్, టాలెంట్ నల్ కావాలంటే ఆ డబుల్ కొటేషన్స్ లో నల్ అని ఇస్తే మళ్ళీ స్ట్రింగ్ కింద కన్సిడర్ చేసుకుంది.
ఇక్కడ కూడా అండి, ఇప్పుడు సింగిల్ కోట్ లో పెట్టారనుకోండి, ఇట్లా పెట్టారనుకోండి, డబుల్ కోట్స్ కూడా ఇక్కడ కూడా ఇది స్ట్రింగ్ కింద కన్సిడర్ చేస్తుంది. సో నల్ ఎప్పుడు సింగిల్ కోట్స్ తో పెట్టకూడదు, అప్పుడు స్ట్రింగ్ గా కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకుంటుంది.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే. ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్ అండి?
Constraints tomorrow what we are going to learn?
కన్స్ట్రైంట్స్ రేపు చెప్తానండి.
All constraints we will
చెప్తానండి. ప్రైమరీకి, యూనిక్ కి, నాట్ నల్, డిఫాల్ట్, ఫారెన్ కి. ఈ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం అంటే నా థ్రోట్ సపోర్ట్ చేయట్లేదు అసలు.
Okay అండి.
Take care, Krishna.
ఓకే ఓకే అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
గుడ్ నైట్.
Thank you, Krishna.
So again, Monday class.
ఏంటండి?
Monday class, right?
రేపు ఉందండి క్లాస్.
Okay, fine.
ఓకే.